It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, it'll be no holds barred between NFC West rivals. It's the 49ers and the Cardinals. Coming up next.
We're about 15 miles or so west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in the Arizona suburb of Glendale. Today we start the new year with an NFC matchup out west, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he's going to have the Niners first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Back to throw, Purdy. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Second and 10. Purdy looking to throw. And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, he left no doubt about that, because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area, so it's not grounding, even though there's no way that ball is going to be caught.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Fielded at the 20. The 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
On the ground, it's Reddick. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
They'll sneak in Hooker, and they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down at a yard. From the gun, it's Hooker. And he completes it to Hunt. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's Riddick. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. 2nd and 9. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
McCaffrey on the counter. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey to the 27-yard line.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Jake Moody now for the point after. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around, 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They go play action. Here's Hooker. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down. Hooker looks to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. A gain of 6 there on 1st. From the 5, 2nd and 4. They'll bring a tight end in motion. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Purdy. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Like what I see so far to this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it, a gain of 12, a big 1st down to get away from the end zone. Hooker now off play action. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. A short throw here to Latu. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down. Here's Purdy. Complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short. And he didn't get there. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Quick throw completed by Hooker. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. Hooker to throw on 1st and 10. And the Niners get there and bring him down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. At the 35-yard line. Looking to throw, Hooker. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Moody good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. First down throw here. It's Hooker. Over the middle, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Again, it's Hooker looking to throw. Pass incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Right back to him on first down. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Hooker now on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He's brought down, and remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So we've reached halftime here. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
Second and 10, Hooker back to the air. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Hooker. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Cards come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. They'll run on first down. Carroll. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Purdy now to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's David Ojabo there for the tackle. 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Purdy. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Niners are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Back to throw, Purdy. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Cards are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So a big chance goes by the wayside there. A tough break on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, as a general rule, you know you're usually not going to win games with field goals. But in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket. I get what he was trying to do, but that's a big swing of momentum right there.
And they work this out past the 25. 60 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Hooker on first down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Here's Hooker. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, San Francisco.
On first down, Purdy. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
49er first down.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the fourth and final quarter. On first down, it's Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers! Brandon Ayuk with career touchdown number 70. And the 49ers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
21, Cardinals 9.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Here we go. Set. 79.
Hooker's going to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
Okay, ready?
This offense so far on third down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 16. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Come on.
Hooker going to try and throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He finds Kittle going across the field. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the Niners are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
The kick is good.
Moody good with the extra point. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Cardinals 9.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
For the 49ers.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. To throw on 2nd down, here's Hooker. And he fires one incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
12 yards to go.
19, Tiger, 19.
3rd down, Hooker looks to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go for it. Hooker able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hustle.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through 1 tackle. Actually winds up getting 8 there. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, San Francisco.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little